Welcome to Underground Reptiles outdoor facility. My name's Ryan, this is my son Josiah. We're going to give you a quick tour of this spring's projects. So that way come summer, when you buy from us, you know what you're getting. We produced. It's not some imported, and hatched. We produce the stuff that we're going to show you here. Now, one of the questions we get is how we are so prolific, how are we so successful in breeding all the things that we breed. We produce more blue-tongued skinks than anybody else in the country. We produce far and away more tegus than anybody else. How do we do that? The answer's right here. We take a Bible, a holy Bible, preferably King James or New King James, and we put it on top of every cage that we want God to bless. So this year we're working on this new box turtle project. We put Bibles on each cage, and especially Song of Solomon, which is one of my favorite books. It gets them to breed. So if you're looking to breed your animals, you should read that Bible, put a page down that you like, and you know, these first three cages are all box turtles. It's a project we just started about 2 years ago. We're going to fix this cage someday, I promise. I have to worry about box turtles climbing the fence and getting out. But let me show you some of the box turtle things we're working on. Now you look under there, we got a bunch of females. We got a little Florida there that one of my kids caught in the backyard. And then the other ones there are three-toed, and we have most of what we have is the ornates. Try to separate the ornates and keep them separate, but here, pick one up. You can tell the female, she's got a flat bottom, she's real heavy. She might have already been laying eggs. The biggest problem is trying to find the eggs once they lay them. We have to dig the whole cage up, and sometimes we don't find them until the babies are actually running around. Last year we produced a bunch of them. This year we're looking, close that up for them. This year we're looking at producing a couple of hundred. We should have leave 150 to 200 baby box turtles this year. So keep an eye out for that. They'll start hatching out come mid-July in that area. Now if you look here, the next batch of cages we have is black and white tegus. This is one of our more aggressive young males. This will be his first year breeding. Last year he was just a yearling. He's 2 years old. Now if you notice, he just came out of hibernation. He's still skinny, doesn't have real big jowls yet, but this is the best type of breeder you want for your black and white tegus. No matter how big the female is, he'll be aggressive and strong enough to produce with her. So you want to keep your males a little bit skinnier, not skinny but thin, and then you want your females to be fat and I would say even almost lazy to a point where they can't fight with the males too much. Moving on. Today's feed day, so you're going to see stuff that's real alert, real active. This is one of our female black and white tegus. See, she's missing the end of her tail. She's already had some breeding activity. Hey! Beautiful animal. She's going to give us about 20-25 eggs at least. She's still small and young, but she'll produce this year. Nothing. We're not going to produce anything in this cage here. Actually, I'll give you one of the underground secrets. Once we see breeding activity, we keep a couple of empty cages and we're going to take the female out and we're going to separate her. When the female's just merely weeks away, we put a bunch of extra mulch in the cage and we leave the female alone and we check her 2 to 3 times a day. The whole trick to getting viable eggs is getting them out as soon as possible. It's real labor intensive and not everybody has the manpower or the stomach for it, but that's one of the things that we do. See this? Come on. One of our projects we always have every year, is at least a few of them, is rhino iguanas. Hey, you guys might know Rex. If you've been around, watch any of our videos. Rex, you want some food? Yeah, buddy. Rex likes him some food. Now, I don't know what kind of plant that is, but whenever they pop up in the yard, he seems to like them. Rex, good boy. Big Rex we've had for close to 15 years. He's a good boy.
want to show them Big Red?
Yeah, good idea. Now we get also a lot of emails about our videos, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate you guys watching these videos. When we started making them, we just did it thinking that we were going to sell a bunch of lizards. We didn't know it was going to be popular and people would be so interested in our lives. I want you to see, so many people have asked us about Big Red, one of our old breeders. We've had Big Red close to 15 years. We probably got him as long as we got Rex over there. Now you notice Big Red don't shed as good as he used to. His jowls ain't as big as he used to, and he moves a little slower. We've had Big Red so long, he doesn't breed anymore. He's just a lizard that we got so much out of, not just financially, but also we learned so much from him, and he's just such a good boy. A lot of people often say on the internet and the keyboard commandos how, oh, these guys are just in it for the money, that guy's just in it for money. Listen, I'm blessed to be able to make money doing something I love. But if I was just in it for money, I wouldn't keep a lizard like that around. I'd freeze him. Why should I put, $100 a year in food in something like this when he ain't producing no money? Well, because I love these animals. I got in this business because I love these animals. The fact that I can do this. And whenever somebody puts on it, oh, you guys are just in it for the money or something like that, man, I'm going to smash them. Smash! Oh, look at this project. How are we on time? 2 more minutes? Next, I'm going to show you one of the more exciting projects we're working on. Come back and see part 2.